Hey guys, let's play some Pillars of Eternity. Hate when there's no sound when you tap out. It's very annoying. Turn it on. Really? There's a lot of things you can turn on. Wow, okay. Tell me if the game is too loud, by the way. I feel like it's probably a bit loud. Probably. But yeah, I was feeling some fantasy, and this was the highest game on the straw poll. Big heads. Big heads mode gives characters heads that are ludicrously disproportionate to their bodies. Thanks, Josh. Huh. What is a font ligature? Frame rate max. We might have to use this, right? This is the text. Yeah. Might have to make it a lot bigger. Yeah, let's auto pause when someone dies. Huh. Oh, that would be probably amazing, right? That doesn't sound very fun. Enable. Oh, that's really good. Or is it? Dude, I'm gonna Google things before we even start this. Literally, I have to Google the game before we start. So what was it? Pillars of Eternity. Auto level? So you can read. Yes. Let's go back. Where is it? Here. Auto level companions. God fucking damn it. I set alarms so I would wake up and do things and take breaks because I always forget to take breaks. Then I changed my schedule and there is no bueno. Sure. It seems to be fine to use it. Okay, let's start. Wait, what is this? Oh, DLC. Okay, story mode. While story time is active, the enemy composition of battles is the same as normal difficulty, but the game mechanics are biased in the player's favor. Additionally, the party can carry an unlimited number of campaign supplies. What does that mean? The easy difficulty requires minimal micromanagement and easily forgives mistakes in combat. It is strongly recommended for those who are new. Oh, I think normal should be fine, right? In Trail of Iron mode, only one save file is kept for the entire playthrough. If the player is killed, the file is deleted and you must start again? Oh god. Hey, started. Expert mode. Expert mode disables a number of helper features in the game. Players who want to rely on their own faculties and intuition while playing the game should play expert mode. This option is selected when you start a new game. It cannot be enabled in-game, and if disabled, can't be re-enabled. I think normal is fine, right? Enemy receive a bonus to most stats and encounters have many more enemies. Warning, this option can't be changed in-game. Yeah, I don't want to play that. I feel like story time might be okay. Well, that's an easiest... No. I don't know. I feel like I played some of these games. The rules are gonna be different, so I might just be fucking... I might be destroyed in the first fight. Let's see how it goes. These games are hard. I might regret this decision. Pillars of Eternity. NPCs with gold nameplates were designed by our backers. Interacting with them will allow you to experience each one's unique history. So we know they're not just a random dude. There's been thought in it. Oh, that's cool.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Fair enough. Yeah, we can already make our character. Wow, okay. We have no clue in what setting we are, but that's fine. Male. The place of men in society varies from culture to culture. Cultures like Adir and the Direwood place them at the forefront of military, politics, and heavy labor. Among the tribes of Nasitak, men perform many of the homesteading and organizational duties. In Glanfath and Ix-Amitli, men and women have more fluid social roles. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and men can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. A woman's role in Eora is largely dependent on where she's from. In the Adir Empire, Valian republics, and the Deerwood, women occupy many domestic, educational, and organizational roles. They are the primary hunters, soldiers, and leaders of the tribes of Nasitak in Glanfath and Ixamitl. Women and men have more fluid social roles. In all societies, yeah, it's the same. Let's make a man, why not? Why not? Hey, Belly. Yeah, I played like 30 minutes of this. I know almost nothing. So you can be a human. Humans, commonly called folk, are the most common race in Deerwood, the Adir Empire, Old Valitia, and the Valian republics. Though not as large as the towering Aumau, humans are known for their strength and willpower. Oh, really? Aww, fair enough, dude. Yeah, kind of the same happened to me. Oh, wow, okay. It's straight up Avatar in fantasy. Like the sci-fi, not the good show. The mighty Omao are the largest of the Kith races and are commonly found in or near oceans, though not truly aquatic. They have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as Rautai, are based on naval dominance. They are known for their unparalleled strength. Yeah. But that's why I'm doing it. I want the project. And I want some fantasy in life. Wow, dwarf. This is an ugly face tattoo. By virtue of land covered and a number of colonies settled, dwarves are the most well-traveled race in the world. They're commonly found in the Dirwood, the Valian republics, and almost any colonized land. Dwarves are known for their great strength and tenacity. Elf. Elves are the dominant race in Air Glenfath, and the white that wends, and are extremely common in Dirwood and Ader. Elves are known for their speed and intelligence, as well as commonly isolationist nature. Oh, okay, so we get some more info here. So what does dexterity? Dexterity is an abstraction of a character's hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. So it's very D&D. It can be used for sleight of hand and fast reactions. In combat, it affects the character's action speed with all attacks, spells, and abilities, and contributes to the reflex defense. Perception represents a character's sense, as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details. In interaction, it can be used to catch someone in a lie, to make an observant comment about their appearance, or to notice something happening in the background. In combat, it contributes to accuracy, the reflex defense, and grants a bonus to interrupt. Oh. Orlan, what the shit? Orlan are the smallest of the Kith races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Also notable for their large ears, two-toned skin, and hirsute bodies. Orlans are commonly found in Air Glenfath, the Ixamital Plains, and parts of the Dirwood. They are known for their mental intensity and sharp senses. Resolve reflects a character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and the emotional intensity they can project to others. It can be useful for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. In combat, it helps characters maintain concentration and contributes to the will and deflection defense. So will defense and spell checks. Deflection defense? Okay, that's a new one. Godlike! Okay. The godlike are children of the Kith, civilized races, who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear, as it is near impossible to find anything that fits, because of their unusual nature and their inability to reproduce. Godlike are often viewed with fear and wonder. Oh, this is 100 times more interesting than anything else. What? Yes? Death godlike are the most distrusted of their kind. Strange growths cover their eyes, or in some cases entire face, giving them a sinister appearance. The growths are transparent for the godlike, but opaque from the outside, hiding their features. Death godlike are commonly killed at birth because many cultures consider them to be harbingers of the doom. Death ushers. When death godlike attacks an enemy with 25% or less endurance, their damage is increased. Oh, it's like certain difficult setting. If a character is reduced to 0 health, he or she goes down and is either maimed or, if already maimed, killed. So it's an assassin. Fire godlike. The bodies of fire godlike often resemble hot metal, burnt wood, or stone, with harmless flames that erupt from the cracks in their skin. Fire godlike are objects of both reverence and fear in the Dead Fire Archipelago. archipelago? Many locals believe they have the power to awaken volcanoes, or that killing one will cause a volcano to awaken. In the Durwood, fire godlike are often seen as a sign of the blessing of Magron. Goddess of war, fire, transformation, purification, consumption, and trials. Cool. Thought to have blessed the Godhammer bomb. The Godhammer bomb? Archipelago. Yeah. I think I got it in the end. Maybe I didn't. Battleforge. We reduce below 50% endurance. Fire godlike glow like metal in a forge. Gaining damage reduction and doing a small amount of fire damage to any creature who hits them. So this is the tank godlike. Moon godlike. Moon godlike are the most tolerated of the godlike. While their skin tone and the large moon-like growth on their forehead may be strange to some, their appearance are generally considered more palatable by other kith. Sailors have many beliefs about moon godlike and their propensity to bring luck, though there is little agreement as to what kind of luck they tend to bring. Silvertide. Every encounter, when reduced below 70, 50, and 20% endurance, moon godlike generates waves of healing moonlight that restores endurance to them and their allies. Oh, this seems awesome. Moon godlike seems amazing. So endurance is... Yeah, this seems like the best choice. Nature godlike appear to be a fusion of human and animal futures. Often covered by plants, moss, or fungi, this has led to the common stigma that they are diseased, and many are killed at birth because of it. Many druidic orders have a keen interest in nature godlike, because of their general curiosity as to how souls occupy animals, plants, and stones. Wellspring of Life grants a bonus to might, constitution, dexterity when endurance is below 50. We are making a moon godlike. Yes. Yes. Yes, Belly. I agree with you. We are definitely... This seems awesome! Man, what happened? Oh, we can change body type? Oh. Let's be normal guy, fuck it. Okay, so now we pick a class. Oh god. Oh, we are cool. Barbarian. Brutes, madmen, berserkers. Though city-dwelling people often use the term barbarian with a dose of disrespect. These rural warriors are respected by their communities for their ferocity and fearsome presence on the battlefield. Barbarians have a special, almost religious role in subcultures, but in many places, the undisciplined, fearless style of the barbarians is simply how warriors conduct themselves. They start with Carnage. When barbarians hit with melee attacks, they automatically make reduced damage attacks at all other enemies within a short distance. Oh! So they have Splash. Don't really feel like playing that. Chanter is... In every culture across the area, there are chanters. Many historians consider chanters to be the most ancient workers of magic. They're hallowed phrases stirring the collective memory of wayward souls around them, compelling them to generate magical effects in a kind of reenactment. In some societies, chanters form organized groups of storytellers and researchers, but in most part of the world, they're just a time-honored part of local folks' tradition. Starting abilities. Phrases, chants. All chanters can continuously speak chants made up of magical phrases. Phrases produce passive effects and help build a chanter's power until they can use an evocation. Invocations, powerful magical effects that chanters can create after they have spoken or cried a number of phrases throughout their chants. Dude, I've lowered the sound like 80% already. That's crazy. Let's just do it from here. I don't want to back up. I have lowered the music a lot. Oh yeah, it is probably a bar, right? Why does he have an axe? Very strange. Fair enough. Cipher. What is a cipher? A recent discovery in the Eastern Reach. Ciphers were once called Brishalgvin Mindhunters. Okay, that's a good name. By the Glanfadens. Ciphers have the ability to directly contact and manipulate another person's soul and psyche, using an ally's or enemy's essence as the focus for their magic. Though most ciphers are still found in Eastern Reach, practitioners of the techniques have spread throughout the known world. They're gaining acceptance over time, but are generally distrusted, especially by the uneducated. Starting abilities, powers. Ciphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers cost focus, which ciphers build throughout the use of their Soul Whip. Soul Whip?! So they have very low HP, low defense, low accuracy. The fuck do they do then? For he must ask you a question, yes. Yes. Druid. Animists at heart. Druids tap into the spiritual power that flows through the simple living things of the aura. Plants, animals, and sometimes even living stone. While not necessarily religious, Druids do have a reverence for the natural world and a keen interest in understanding its mysteries. In most cultures, Druids are understood as a part of primal magician, but among the Glenfadens and Nasitak and many rural cultures, they may have high positions of influence and authority. Starting ability, Shapeshift! All Druids have massive one animalistic form. These forms give the Druid strong melee abilities and grant an additional power while the Druid is shifted. Spells. Druid have access to a variety of offensive and some support-oriented spells. Every 2 levels, Druids automatically gain access to an additional set of spells. Initially, their spells can be cast a limited number of times per rest. As Druid gain power, their weaker spells eventually shift to parry and counter use. Nice. Yeah, the rest of these doesn't seem that interesting. Like, yeah, it's just dude with hands. Yeah, it's whatever. It's a paladin. Priest. So when we pick a class, let's just pick this, see what we get. Antipathetic field creates a toxic physical manifestation of the mutual antipathy between the cipher and the enemy target. Enemies caught in the path between the two will suffer corrosive damage. How is it's antipathetic field? That is, it should help your team, right? What? What? This a pathetic field, I don't know, should give debuffs. An antipathetic field. What? Never mind. Very confused. Shocks the enemy's visual receptors, dazing and blinding them, as well as blinding nearby targets. Yeah, this is just a debuff guy. Mind Way. Target becomes the object of a concussive blast of psychic energy, suffering raw damage from the trauma. Characters in a cold area behind the target, failing a fortitude check, are knocked prone. Whisper of Treason imparts a bedeviling secret to an enemy that causes allegiance to bend, sharding them for the duration. That's awesome. Oh, I really like that. Assails the target's grasp on reality, frightening and confusing them. Like, these spells sounds amazing, but they're probably a lot worse, right? I can't believe they can be better. What? Discord hasn't put me in streamer mode? Really? Sometimes it forgets to do that. It's very annoying. Hey, Cohen. Well, I've changed my schedule again, because fuck me. And I have food here. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, dude, this is probably gonna take like an hour just to make a fucking character. So we have this guy who is mentally evil to people? Sounds cool, but it sounds also very boring. Druid sounds cool, because you get a pet. You can choose a pet. You can choose a fucking pet. Okay. Yep, I started this like 20 minutes ago, and I'm still in the creator screen. Spirit Shift Bear draws upon the druid's natural connection to the bear, temporarily allowing him or her to assume that form. The bear's Spirit Shift has a high damage reduction and can invoke a terrifying roar. It can become a boar. Boar Spirit Shift regenerates lost HP over time. Oh, is there lifesteal? Yeah, I'm gonna start reading a bit faster because otherwise this will take 3 hours. Draws upon the druid's natural connection to the cat. What can a cat do? It has fast attacks and can burst into even faster attacks. Oh. Oh. And the stag. Temporarily allowing him to assume the form. The stag's Spirit Shift has a higher defense and can attack groups of enemies with its melee cards attack. Oh, it's splash as well. Draws upon the druid's natural connection to the wolf. The wolf Spirit Shift moves quickly and has an attack that can knock enemies prone. Oh, it's literally like D&D. Yeah, it is literally like D&D. Like Refine in our sessions has a wolf form and it's literally this, has this attack. I kind of want to make a wolf moon guy because it makes sense, but I also kind of want to find a druid and make that to be banned. So I kind of don't want to do that. I'm having a rough time picking one. It is kind of, yeah, it's very similar to Divinity. I was thinking if I was gonna play Divinity 2 or this game, but this game had more votes, so I'm like, dude, let's go. Paladins are martial zealots, devoted to a god, a ruler, or even a way of life. They can be found in any culture where a fanatical group of like-minded individuals have formed a warrior society, dedicated to advancing their cause. Among those aligned to their worldview, paladins are viewed with respect and admiration, if a bit of fear. Many paladins hold leadership positions in armies and mercenary companies, but in the heat of battle, their fanaticism often overrules the chain of command and common sense. They start with faith and conviction. Paladins have an inherent bonus to all of their defenses. Over the course of the game, the value of this bonus may shift based on the reputation that Paladin gains relative to the behaviors that are preferred by his or her orders. What? So your stats can change if you're liked or not? Oh hey, Get Nexus. I was thinking about that. It looks really cool. And like a wizard with a moon person makes sense, right? Pirate wizard. Yeah. I've finished Divinity 2, but I haven't done all the different characters. I've only done 4 of them, and there's like 8. So I could. It's not really a totally new playthrough, but it's pretty fucking close. I don't think this game has co-op. I think that's only Divinity 2. Let's look. So we pick an order. Oh, okay. So they have favored dispositions and this. Oh, this is really cool. So give you bonuses. Oh, I don't really like that. It would make me play like kind of to pander them. No, we're not playing a paladin. Oh, really? Yeah, dude. I played D1 and D2 alone, and that was awesome. But they're probably fun with a friend as well, right? Okay. I've heard one thing that is bad with playing D2 with a friend, and that is Recoil and Andrel from our D&D sessions. They play that game intensely for like a week, and what happened is every time they found a new exploit, like in Divinity 2 you can steal. So what you can do is you can go to a character, buy stuff from them, back out, steal their money and the rest of their equipment, go back, and yeah, there's no punishment. There is a punishment, but as long as, okay, so when you steal from someone, they will they find out pretty fast that they have been stolen from, right? It takes like 10 seconds, but there's 10 seconds you can just run away. So if you just run away, and don't come back for a while, they forget about the theft. But what you can do is, if you have two different characters, you can have the character that stole be in one party, and then after they've stolen, you split up the characters, like the chain that binds them. If you pull them away from each other, if the other character that don't have the stolen goods on him talks to that person, the whole thing resets. It just never happened. And like they restarted the game 4 times. They replayed the first 2 islands like 4 times. And they never got to the end, and I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh really? Oh, that's cool. Like the first island isn't even the best part, which makes me sad. There's so much more cooler stuff. Is it a big deal, Gets Nexus, to not have a helmet? Is it a big deal? Because I like the passive you get from Moonlake, but I'm... Yeah, kinda. There is at least one place I know for a fact. Is it the 3rd island? The like God Island. There's 2 ways. I know 2 ways. There might be more.